It is.
Yeah.
How the hell did it?
Look at that, 5 o'clock.
I thought it was lunch.
No,
I've been sneaking ice cream.
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Having eaten an eclair, half an eclair,
You should be due your other half then.
I don't know who ate that. That was gone already.
Must have been Janine.
I think it was.
She's been on the eclairs.
She's an eclair fan.
But you know, cake gives her a migraine.
What?
Cake gives her a migraine. If she
Gives
eats, if she eats it late at night, cake.
Really?
Yeah. That's a bad affliction to have, I think.
Well, Randy and Donna were here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice dynamite people. Came in and made me go out and walk.
Oh, that's super.
And I got up the hill. I got out the damn
Did you go in the walker?
Yeah, that big walker. And I went up the hill thinking I was going to make it down to the mail department, and I couldn't get out further. I got up to Michelle's driveway, and I said, "Can you go get that chair so I can sit down?" And sit down and relax.
Your batteries ran out.
No.
Like
My batteries,
yeah, your
yeah.
batteries.
No, the scooter does very well.
Yeah, it's super. Really super. And it's just the right weather as well.
You mean like no snow?
No snow. Well, no snow is good.
Right.
So, do you want to do your mail?
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
Where did we put those things?
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. There are two brand
I
new
know.
note openers. Where are they?
I don't know.
They're brass looking.
Right, excuse me, I'll have to
They're
go
lined
this
up
way.
next to each other.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, new brass, and
I don't know what they are.
it'll allow me a slight delay while we locate yesterday's in
Yeah.
you know.
You got them over that side.
What?
You don't have them over this side, do you?
No, you know what? Janine moved my other rolling device way back in.
Where is it? Is it
Way
in
back
there?
in there.
Oh, in there. Hold on.
Way back in the closet. And when I say the word closet, I'm reminded of Floyd Clippenders with his clinger. Which went clang. Wherever they are, they're on the top shelf, all parallel.
Yeah, they're not on the top shelf there. And you know the funny thing is, I can't find the other thing either.
What are you looking for?
I can't find the other thing. You know this slicey thing.
Oh, I don't have that. That's in a different department.
Okay.
Where did you get those?
In there. I thought you might want them.
Oh, no, these are the ones that were the result of my
Yes, you're Delanton.
land.
But we can take the cups off them.
That's true.
I was going to recycle them.
That's true. They're back in the
I
pot.
thought you might want them. Right, I can't find that.
Well, there's- Well,
Yeah.
here's a knife.
Dinner knife. Go for it.
My apologies to whoever sent the letter opener.
They will turn
They were
out.
very nice. Okay. This is to me. And it says, to the order of. So
Yeah.
there's somebody that wants me to think it's gonna be a check. And if it's a check for $25,000, I think I will offer my apologies for being so suspicious.
Mhm.
Annual screening reminder. Done. Toward the purchase. toward the purchase of a hearing aid.
Oh, for goodness sake.
My hearing aids are about $40, so I don't know, you know? High percentage of dementia risk is attributed to hearing loss. Even mild hearing loss increases your dementia.
Allegedly.
Here, you can have all that.
Thank you.
I'm already demented. Here we go. Connected View. Equine Rescue Network. I'll take it. Ah. Ah. $50% off. What?
Don't know. It says software. That's to do with computers. We don't need that nonsense. That's Janine's personal statement.
Right.
That was very restrained of you.
Well, there's a couple like that in that pile of mail. We'll get that next. This wants my opinion on something. Don't bend to that. I have been selected to represent Massachusetts by sharing your opinions on state-by-state threats to fundamental freedoms during the second Trump administration. I don't think they want my opinion. That's my opinion.
And you need to read the label on that one.
Mail call for Carlene. Love, Sandy Jones, Lady Ripple, and Thor. That's the gal with the 2 dogs
Yes.
that said I was terrible for giving her 2 dogs to walk in. Assistant ADI did not approve of that at all. It was absolutely ridiculous. But she's walking, by God.
Was Thor one of your dogs, or did she find Thor?
Megan found Thor just as a pet.
Ah.
And Sandy handled her the way we handled Lady Ripple. So look, it had quite a bit of background information when I went down. But I was only there 3 days, and that dog was working perfectly as a second service dog on the other side. And she could walk. And she could not walk with just 1 dog. She walked with 2. Here comes Janine. Look out. Look out.
Hello.
High-powered binoculars.
Okay, we're in trouble now.
Oh, Jesus. You can no longer hide in the back.
I did not.
There's so you can watch what's going on out
You're
there.
damn right.
She can watch us on
The camera, now she's got binoculars, now we're stuffed.
yeah,
I don't know.
Now she just needs a loud hailer,
well,
and then it'd be really sorted
How am I going to get in this?
in that way. Like,
Oh,
no.
I thought it was lunchtime, and here it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah. And she's been existing in ice cream apparently. And chocolate eclairs.
Well, Donna and Randy, she gave me the most perfect dinner, which is lima beans, Delmonico's potatoes, and sort of a ground up sort of pork. You want to let your friend?
no, my friend can stay there. I've had enough time with her today. She's fine. She can
Okay.
Oh,
How was the rest of you?
good. I forgot to post the pictures for today. I meant to post. We did go to Home of the Deaf today. I don't think, is it school or home? I think it's, I never know.
Home for the deaf.
Home for the Deaf, yeah.
The school is somewhere else, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, we went there today. And we saw, I know I have to get that back to, Cloud. How many people were there? I didn't count.
That was a full circle. It's close to 50.
Yeah, I would say.
By
Yeah,
the time you add all those staff,
yeah.
they kept running in and playing with the dogs.
And I have some really good pictures. We brought the two bunnies and we fought over whether Larky could go, and she who must be obeyed won, and Larky went. Even though the last time I went without Carlene, it was just Judy and I, we had Larky and Penny, and it was a nightmare because all they wanted, Larky dragged Judy across the room to go get the bunnies. Fortunately, I was on the bunny side, so I could tell them not to do that. And Penny was just insane over the bunnies being in this. So, but Larky was really well behaved today. I have pictures. The bunnies, of course, I like to have the bunnies. We carry them, and we're of course short-staffed. So I got one of the volunteers in the elevator. She's helping me carrying the bunnies, and she's like, "Do you need help with the bunnies when you get in there?" And I'm like, "Well, do you have any bunny experience?" She's like, "My sister growing up had a bunny."
Good
And I'm
enough.
like, "Perfect, great. So this is how you hold a bunny." So she did fantastic. The most important thing is to hold the back end. She did fantastic. She did one side of the room because there were a lot of people. I did the other side of the room, and then we let them on the ground, and that's good entertainment for everybody.
It was.
And she was in the middle with the dogs lying down, and she told Larky not to go after the bunnies. And of course, as soon as we put the bunnies down, they go straight to Larky, like, "Okay, eat me now." And Larky was like, he started to shake, but he didn't move.
He did not move.
And really, like,
I explained to him that was not to be done,
I was surprised he did not eat the bunnies.
and he finally just lay down on his side.
Yeah, he finally got bored with it and laid down, so that was good.
Creating boredom is very critical with dog
Yeah.
training.
Create boredom, yeah. So that was the morning.
Hey, Penny,
Penny, look at how big
go back to
Penny is.
the other end.
Penny's so big. Every time I see her, she's a little bigger. She's a little bit. She had a pretty good day. She was
That's
good
a
girl.
damn nice dog.
She's a really nice dog. She's a little hyper though, very lively. And Sizzle, you're right, Sizzle and Penny have worked it out. There's no, because as soon as Penny sees Sizzle, she pees.
That's
She
where
gets nervous.
Sizzle got the cut on her back, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think Penny
Yeah.
will
Even
If
think
you
about
work the whole
Penny.
thing out, it's
That's
fine. They
terrible.
can
The
do it.
dog's terrible. That's just.
Okay, you
She's
probably
terrible.
ought to pat your friend here.
I will ask myself.
Before you have any problem.
Yeah, see.
See, there we go. I'm really very nice. Sizzle's good girl.
Penny, don't push it. Don't push it, Penny. Don't push it. I know she wants to talk to everybody, but Sizzle's getting attention too.
Why
Yeah,
don't you
she's
call Sizzle over and pat her?
Well, I don't wanna,
Yes,
Sizzle,
you do.
Penny. All right,
Sizzle,
Sizzle,
come
here.
here. Sizzle,
I'm gonna
good
knock
girl.
over the camera.
Sizzle, come on. Sizzle, yeah, that good girl.
All right, Penny,
Yeah,
go lie
she's
down.
very
Penny,
good.
go lie down. Yeah.
Sizzle's a good
Go,
girl.
girl.
Yeah,
Go,
she's
girl.
right there.
Yes, that's.
Get down.
Penny's just a little too lively.
Down.
That's all the time. I don't want you. Get down. No. Yeah, she still needs a little work, Bella.
I've got a little
Did we-
work to do.
Did we even tell Bella she's in charge of training this thing? Yeah. So.
Maybe that's why she didn't come back.
I know, really. That's why we haven't heard from Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's lively.
She's
very lively.
lately low.
And now I've got to cut. I'm glad I don't take a shower yet today.
You want what?
I'm glad I didn't shower yet today because now, in addition to everything else I've done, it's covered with dog. Okay, there goes
Oh.
the. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you,
Tails.
Larky.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
So the rest of my day was just cleaning up, fixing.
You finally just pulled this up?
I got the golf cart up. Yeah, I got the big trailer, I got the two bikes back into the trailer, put that down there, and I got the golf cart up here. It's ready to be plugged in. It's ready to be plugged in. I have not plugged it in. It's gonna rain tomorrow.
We could put it in the Jeep.
Yeah, but she needs to. It's right outside the. Oh, there it is. It's right there.
You can plug it in right there in the.
You can too. Okay, so you know what I did? I plugged in the extension cord, And I left it sitting out there, so you could go out there on your little scooter and do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, right, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
No, that's enough. That's
Because
enough.
I'm out of energy. I have enough energy just barely to feed tonight.
That sounds reasonable.
And I still have to feed everybody. So,
No, the part that I have to get everybody trained to is you can't leave my wheelchair 10 feet away from the door or where I've gotta leave the, you know? You
I
gotta
love
make
the
sure-
part where she's gonna get all of us trained. Why can't we get you just trained to walk another 10 feet?
Because I can't walk at the moment, that's dangerous.
I don't know who moved that though. I wonder if somebody came in to work in the house.
What's
you-
10 feet away?
It was sitting at the door. You know when your mum gets out and she goes and
Oh, yeah,
transfers?
yeah.
You wouldn't have moved it. I wouldn't have moved it. And I don't think Nick would have moved
Well, you're
it.
talking about your scooter or your?
No, the wheelchair when she transfers into the house.
Oh, I brought it off the, I don't know, didn't I bring it off the back of the
No,
car?
no, it was another day she went out.
Oh, okay.
And then she left the wheelchair there because she just popped back in.
Where is the wheelchair?
You're in it.
I'm in it.
Yeah, but you're not in the pad.
Where's the pad?
It's left in whatever car.
Oh,
it
I
is.
think it's in my car.
Because every time I sit down, I let it go the last 2 inches.
Because you're waiting for the pad to
I'm waiting
hit.
for the pad.
Well, you gotta straighten up your legs. I don't think you should have a pad. You gotta work a little harder.
Oh,
That's what people are saying, is you gotta work.
you got to earn the pad back.
Although I did hear that you had a nice walk with Donna, and she said, I'm gonna walk a little bit further, and you did.
Yeah, I made it up the damn hill.
I know, I heard that.
I heard it, and I got as far as Michelle's driveway, and I really was kind of tired.
Yeah, and there's a chair
So
there.
coming back down the hill was a little risky on my knees. I have one knee and one ankle that I'm wondering if I should wrap it with vet wrap before I start. So they're a little flaky.
We could get you like braces.
I wouldn't spend it brace until I see if it works.
Okay. Because vet wrap's not gonna hold your leg up.
No, but it comes in popping sideways maybe,
Yeah.
you know?
Because I use vet wrap when I've sprained my ankles, and you can still twist your ankle with vet wrap.
If you try hard.
You gotta try hard.
Yeah.
That's what's
And I'm
happening.
sure you'd put your best effort into it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
Ta-da!
package from
There we go.
Sandy is binoculars.
And look, you can do something with your phone.
What do you do with it?
Record evidence.
Well,
Oh boy, what, okay.
It looks a bit complex.
okay, well, we'll read all the details on that later.
Yay. All right, so we can put her out in the yard and you can look for birds with your binoculars.
I don't think it's birds she's
That'll
going to
be
look
fun.
for.
Look at this, here's the tripod.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'll be
We
nice.
like tripods.
Okay. We'll put all that
Indeed.
back in a little plastic bag. Now, that's another thing, and speaking of plastic bags, I went into the food container, and one of the things there is a box of brand new plastic bags. I need more trash bags here, so I now have, right, you'll see this display here. This is a bag of bags, and the white ones will be trash bags.
Well, I like to recycle my bags and bring them back to the supermarket.
We have a whole carton of them, and I have a problem with, I don't have enough trash. Well, how do you get, what do I use for trash?
We need to get you a trash can. What I do in South Carolina is, usually people line
Yeah?
it's I don't know, it's a can with an inner liner thing, and then usually people put a plastic bag around the inner liner. I don't do that. I just put everything in there, because you go down the street to about 2 miles away is the garbage place, and so I don't put the garbage out at the end. I just bring it there, and I walk over to the thing once a week, and I dump the liner, so it doesn't. Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm
I
not
save the
going to
bag.
do
I'm
that.
saving the world. I just want you to know we're
There
not
you go.
supposed to use plastic bags. I'll get you a liner, because I'm thinking you could do the same thing. All right, I can walk over and dump it every once in a while. You just have a thing, and it opens up, and you put it in there, and I take the lining out and I dump it in the dumpster. Just paid $350 for that damn dumpster. We should be using it. We hadn't paid in a month, so 2 months worth
Well,
of
I can't just walk over to
No, I said I would do it. I would do it. We'll have somebody do it.
That's very good, I'm glad you'll do it, because
We just gotta get you.
there are a few things I'm gonna need help with. Eating eclairs and ice cream is not one of them.
Yay.
Oh, I know I'm gaining weight. I already got into the lima beans and Delmonico potatoes.
Have you already eaten dinner?
I thought it was lunch I was eating, but why, did you got more dinner?
No, well, we bought dinner for you yesterday. No, we didn't buy dinner, we bought the chicken, but I came here at 8 o'clock in the morning and she was eating chicken, so.
Yeah, I ate chicken for breakfast.
Protein.
I can't understand your.
Well, that was protein I was after, and I
Yeah,
ate.
so I'm going, after mail call, I'm gonna go finish the barn work, and then I'm leaving. I'm going away. I'm just for the night, but I'll be back in the morning, but I've gotta get you organized. So,
You've done
Why does she think she had to get me organized? I think I'm very organized.
well. Everybody's loving watching you out and about with the dogs.
That's good.
They're also watching you though.
yeah, if you
Well,
fall in the yard, we'll hear it
Yeah.
we'll hear it right away. I thought I had chapstick. I had chapstick. Oh, I got chapstick. I'm addicted to chapstick.
And people were watching you for your adventures on your scooter as well.
And the dogs are really happy about you being home.
Are the kitchen counters finished?
Not
They
really.
are, but I have to epoxy them, so I have not done that.
Near enough.
Near enough, yes, they're where they need to be.
The kitchen is functional.
Yeah.
I now have one plate. I have the
You-
capability of making boiling water with that pot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit more work that needs to get done in the kitchen. The dishwasher's not hooked up, but I did the dishes manually last night.
She's talking, isn't she?
Yeah.
My head is echoing, and you know
Is it in stereo?
what?
I don't think there's anything in the TV. I think is the CPAP running.
Yes.
That's maybe. Oh, that's maybe the noise that you're hearing.
Can you shut that off? I can shut it off.
It's the CPAP.
Just fill it up, leave it on, I'll just go to bed.
Yep, that's the noise. You should probably shut this off.
You just hit the top of it.
There we go. Is there cookies over here? Who got these cookies?
Yes, and it was Larky and Sizzle that went out on the job with the 2 rabbits.
Yes,
Yes.
Penny did not go.
yes.
And the outside of the White House is looking awesome. Do you like it?
Yeah. That's Donna.
Good. Would you like one?
You keep going. We got a lot of that stuff.
Yes, Larky does always listen to Carlene. Okay.
My mother brought up a good point. When Larky's outside and I call him, he doesn't come. But if I say, Larky, come get in the car, he'll come.
Yeah. Then you gotta make sure you didn't lie to them. Because you're usually standing around the car, you know.
He does actually end up taking himself to the car, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
What?
He takes
He likes
himself
to go
off
in the
to the
car.
car. You see, even if you're standing out there and the trunk's open, he goes and sits in the car.
Yeah. It's a problem at the hospital.
Yeah.
They'll stand in the lobby of the hospital and leave him loose and everybody patting him and thinking, somebody pulls up with that car and he's out the door.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he
That
wouldn't
is a problem.
dream of going out the door.
No.
There's damage in the Tanner barn. We need to put the horses in the,
Oh, I asked Nick to unscrew that and screw it back in.
okay.
And I think because I looked at that and I thought it's one of the spindles has come out. And I wondered if he unscrews that and then puts the spindle back in and then does it top and bottom.
Because they can stay in the arena tonight. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Well, which would you prefer?
What spindle?
There's spindles that wooden spindles that separate the horses from one another, the stall, and they've obviously had an altercation and shoved it through, so one of them's out.
You put up one of those wire things. You got a wire thing?
I mean, we could just leave them where they are for the night.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it?
Because everybody else can go in the small stall the big stall, and live
Yeah.
outside, cause it's gonna start raining tomorrow, but that's alright.
It'll be
Don't
alright.
get wet.
You want to,
Yes, the scooter stays inside and is charged inside so it doesn't get wet.
which we have to bring.
What doesn't get wet?
Your scooter,
Right.
because we don't want that stopping.
Well, let me just check the weather.
Yeah.
So it's starting to be nice, things should be outside, not inside.
Where else are you putting cameras?
Okay,
What should be?
we're gonna put, the next camera is going on Puppy Hill. And we have to finish Puppy Hill. So the next camera will be Puppy Hill camera.
Right.
And that one I think could zip all the way around.
Yeah.
And see here and there.
Yes, because you've got a good, you could
You're
put
gonna
it
put
just
it
on
up
the
on the
post.
top of Puppy Hill and go around?
No, I was gonna put it where the old camera was, but just on the top, so that you could turn it to see Puppy Hill, you could turn it all the way around to see the swing set.
If you put it on the top of Puppy Hill, you'd see the house and barn and everything down around the whole property.
Well, we got the yard camera up there for that whole side. Okay, wherever you want, it doesn't matter to me, I'm not.
The only thing we need to do is make sure we can get the wire to it, really, that's all.
Yeah.
But if it's up that far, we could come out of the cabin.
I need to have my computer constantly work. If it needs to be rewired or whatever, for me to lose out on a daily doggy is wrong,
I think
should be
it
able.
is working.
It's working now, right? Why the hell did it quit?
I don't know, but that day that you asked Nick, he said it was connected to the internet, and so I don't know why that happened. I don't know at all.
I don't know. But I'm starting the newspaper thing again, trying to get ready for tomorrow. You send me that photo?
Yeah.
Oh, people are worrying about how fast you go on your scooter. I'll say, wait till they see you in the golf cart.
Yeah, right.
And you
Hopefully.
Need, and you need a helmet.
Right. I see the golf cart has distilled water on the back of it.
Yeah, why is that?
Somebody must have filled the battery. You have to fill the batteries.
Oh, I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, all batteries you have to fill.
Oh,
Car battery, everything.
Okay, I'm sending you a picture. All right.
She has a very good picture of the bunnies and the dogs and me without getting any of the people from the Home for the Deaf.
Yeah.
have you got anything happening over the weekend?
Is this Friday?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Just checking that you've got it right.
Yeah. I'm painting the inside of the barn and continuing work on the barn.
I can't hear you.
And I'm working on the barn, the inside of the barn. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do the painting.
I got the picture.
And you got the picture.
Okay, so I've got my assignment. By noon tomorrow. And instead of explaining everything that happened at the rehab center, I think I just want a list of what we did Friday.
Okay. You do whatever you want. All right, I'm gonna go feed now.
Because by the time I got through that, Donna was here and gave me food, and somebody else was here, and
Yeah.
who else
Okay.
was here?
I don't know. And Honey came by.
Are you putting Puppy Hill camera with sound?
We could, they were all able to carry sound now, right?
Just the two original ones don't.
Oh, right, yeah, so that's gonna be one of the newer cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I have a bunch of mail yet to sort, which I will now do. There's a bunch of it for you. I'm gonna give you a mail slot here. Is that what I'm ready?
no, we do the mail. Normally, the mail, because I've been gone, no one's touched the mail, but Elizabeth and I have a process for mail.
Well, you know what happened with the mail? The mail ended up in two different cardboard boxes, and I didn't put it there.
And it should be in the lower drawer.
I know, it ended up in 2 cardboard boxes. Why?
It should what?
I don't know.
Yeah, Penny.
And it wasn't, some of it was open, the other half wasn't open, so.
Oh, maybe it was something that I was doing before I left, but
Well, so
in general.
I pulled it back.
Okay, in
And-
general, just put it in that drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can take all that and go through it, cause I know what I've paid and what I haven't paid.
It's not paid. Did you know the house insurance is canceled?
No, it's been paid.
No, it's not because I don't think it's because it wasn't paid. I think it's because we had a major claim. I don't know. When the house burned in Linfield,
Yeah.
they canceled the insurance and said you could not renew it.
Oh, I sent them $1,789.
I do see on the print, I didn't read the whole thing, but it did say, can you not renew it?
Oh,
Which
I've already sent them, yeah, okay.
will send that thing and say, send it back again.
It is Friday and I've been working all day, so maybe I won't take a look till tomorrow. But yeah, I didn't know anything about that.
What's K9's statement? Don't
What?
forget K9's statement.
Canine statement? What's that?
Apparently, not all batteries need to be filled with water any longer.
Well, those do.
But your scooter doesn't, your new one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
sealed, so you're okay with that one. And they're wondering if you could post that picture that you're going to send to your mum on Facebook, please.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go.
And I'm going to go to Meredith.
Stop it.
The new doggy door isn't in yet.
Penny,
Because you're actually doing a good enough job putting them in and out.
Yeah,
what happened?
when the dogs spend the night in the other,
They've got a doggy door there.
yeah, because it's really Penny that we're.
I don't know what's happening.
You can just join the club then.
Yeah, I'm posting a picture. That's what I'm supposed to do.
There you are. That's you, all your questions up to date.
Oh, good, okay.
Well done, well done. Okay, so you'll be back on Monday.
Okay. I'm tired.
Oh, night night.
I thought it was the hill.